Morning. Should I say, wait a minute. Morning, that's better. I can see you now. Yeah, I had a good night and now heading off to through the mountains to a lake that's supposed to be very scenic. I can't pronounce it. It's called something like Gare Lake, but I've kind of named it Gaga Lake. And then in addition to that, I'm trying to get to a cave called, again, I don't know how to, Puong Cave or something. So we got Gaga Lake and Puong Cave. So seems like a really interesting day. And the weather's beautiful. So we're all going for it. It's lovely twisty roads here. Just back then I saw a truck had tipped over on its side. I think it went too near the edge or something. But this road's not too busy and it's just such a beautiful day. I don't know if you can see the mountains over there. I don't know, I can't really stop here, but maybe I'll find somewhere to give you a little look. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't see that, can you? No, you can't. Never mind. I'll find a place to stop. So can you see that beautiful vista over there? I don't know whether it's a bit too misty or whether you can see in the camera. Hopefully you can. It's really, really nice. And the air's nice and fresh. And oh, what a morning. So let's get going. It's like you don't know what sort of views around every bend, you know. So it makes it really exciting and interesting. Look at that straight ahead. It's gorgeous. Vietnam, or the north of Vietnam, is it's just so beautiful. I never realized. It really, really is nice. Feeling like a coffee stop, I think. I'll have to see if I can find one. Yeah, you know, this is definitely what retirement should be about, right? Not just sitting at home, no way. Out and about, having some adventures. Definitely the way to go. I've just seen a coffee shop, but it was closed, nobody there, so well, hang on, maybe there's one here. Maybe, no, doesn't look like it. Hello. Ah. Hello. Who's that? Hey, bye-bye, Siu Pang Yao. Bye-bye, not Siu Pang Yao. No, bye-bye, huh? Bye-bye. Oh, forget me already. That didn't last long, did it? Bye-bye. Nice to take care. Bye bye. Hey, hey, go back. Ooh, too heavy. That's it. The big hill here. Bye bye. Bye bye. Fine, doggy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Well, they were a nice bunch. Nice coffee. Some corn drying. Don't know what that is. I don't know if you can see this. Hopefully you can. People are drying corn. I think they're corn. But they're also drying the whole cobs as well. Been loads of landslips here. I think they don't do any slope maintenance work. So in the rainy season, half the time the road's blocked with landslides. Saw all the evidence of that a couple of kilometres back. And ahead of me, after this next little village, the road's closed, but it seems, according to the map, I can get round it by a small side road. So let's see what happens. So the road's closed. That truck looks as though he couldn't make up his mind. Closed due to landslips. So this is the side road that hopefully, according to Google Maps anyway, I can get round. So I'll just take my time going through the village here. I asked someone how to say thank you in Vietnamese and I've forgotten already. That wasn't very good, Peter, was it? So I'll have to remember a few phrases like thank you and please and where's the toilet and other essentials like that. Here's a little track. There we go. There's a little putt ahead of me. Hey. Oh, there's still a road. I think we'll rejoin the main road. I think it was must have been pretty. I don't know whether there was a bridge out or just a big landslip. I don't know. But I think we're going to rejoin it now. Oop, looks as though we got a disco road, a bumpy road. Oop, mind the bottles. Oop, 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 oop. There we go. Well, no wonder that big container truck or whatever it was didn't want to come this way. I think it would be a bit of a challenge for a truck that size. There we go. Is this going to lead me back? According to the maps, it will, but let's see. Round we go. I've been really lucky with the weather so far. It's been gorgeous every day. I think it might be a bit cloudy later in the week, and then sunny again. There's no rain forecast. I think the rain is down in the central and south. It was very heavy up here about a month ago, but now is the dry season here. Vietnam has 3 distinct climate zones: the north, central highlands and the south, and they all seem to have different wet and dry seasons. So it just, you can't just do Vietnam in the same dry season. Look, these are corn of the cobs. Look, can you see that? Why did the chicken cross the road? Yeah, right. So I think this is this where we're joining. There we go. We're rejoining the road. I keep having to remember to drive on the right and not the left, like in Hong Kong. But Here we go, here we go. Ah, back on the road. That wasn't too bad, was it? You can see here with the landslides here, look. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, they're everywhere. They're every like 100 meters, 200 meters. I guess they worked out it's cheaper not to do slope work and just to clear up, here's another one, just to clear up all the landslips as they occur in the rainy season, right? Interesting philosophy. So I just thought I'd share this beautiful vista with you, with the mountains in the background. I hope you can see it. I can see it quite clearly. The distant mountains are a little bit misty perhaps, but I don't know what work's going on here. Maybe there's another landslip, I don't know, but yeah, very nice. So continue on our way to Ba Bear Lake, or Gaga Lake as I call it. Yeah, I just love this road. See, here's another landslip. There's so many twists and turns in it, you know, and it's quite quiet, as you can see. There's another landslip. But it's a real kind of dream road to drive along, to be honest. You've got those gorgeous mountains over there, and quiet, twisty road, beautiful weather, blue sky. Yeah, this is what life's about, mate. This is what I've worked all my life for, I think. Now I can spend the rest of it doing this sort of thing. So sometimes by motorbike, sometimes by push bike, but not by car. Car's too boring. Cars, like for Hong Kong at home, that's fine, but for travelling, bicycle and motorbike's the way to go, definitely. Look at that, isn't this nice? More landslips, huh? Look at this. Yeah. Whoa. There's been a big one here. I bet this road was closed for a while. Yeah. Here we go. Woo-hoo! I think I'm falling in love with Vietnam. It's such a country, and the people are so, you know, it's amazing, especially you think what they've been through, or perhaps what the former generation of Vietnamese have been through at the hands of Westerners, well, and Japanese, but French, American and Japanese, and they are so nice. You imagine that, you know, if if tables were turned, I think there'd be so much resentment. But there's deep down, I'm sure there is, but at least on the surface, they're so lovely, you know, to foreigners, you know. So here we go. Woohoo! Yeah, this is more typical landslide. What's happened along this road, and whoops, let's stall my bike. I'm not concentrating. This is the result of all the heavy rains. But at least the road's open of sorts, so can get through. God, what a mess, huh? They'll probably have the road fixed by the time the next rainy season comes along, and then the same thing may happen again, huh? But that's very typical. It's kind of, the road is about 20% like that. You can see this dog taking a ride on the scooter here in front. Can you see that? That's so cool. Hello, doggy. So we've got another road closure diversion through another village. It's quite interesting. I just seen policemen stopping cars and breathalyzing them. It's only midday, so perhaps the Vietnamese drink early in the morning or something, I don't know. Here There we go. So this is the road to Puong Cave. I'm sure it's not called Puong Cave, but Puong Cave, I can't pronounce it. And the road's getting smaller and smaller. Hopefully there's no landslides that can get through, but I'll just stop here for a second. Look, there's a motorbike behind me. It's really nice, look. Oh, that bike was honking me because he's got brooms and stuff put across his bike, I think. Right hand side, Peter, remember, right, okay. It's like a banana plantation. They grow a lot of sugar cane here, I've noticed. A lot of corn, bananas. Later in my trip, when I'm going through the Central Highlands, it's a huge coffee growing area. So I'm looking forward to visiting there later, maybe a month or two later. But for now, I'm going to Puong, P-O-U-C Cave. There we are. I'll just film a little bit more of this little road because it really is nice, and you've got that big cliff face over there, which is quite lovely. Mind the dust on the road, Peter. Slippery. So we're kind of in, this is almost the middle of nowhere. See what's up here. We're just 3 minutes away, so it should be quite close. Oh, what fun it is to ride! Woo! There we go. It's quite cold when you get in the shadow, so I've got the waterproof trousers on and a windbreaker to shelter from the wind, really. But once you get in the sun, there's a huge temperature difference. It's an interesting suspension bridge here. Here we go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, I can see a boat down there. Maybe that's where to get the cave trip. Well, there's the cave entrance, and the boats were back there, but there's nobody around. So I was hoping to go through the cave, but I don't know, maybe it's because it's Sunday or something, but there's nobody around. So anyway, looks as though we're going to have to forget Puong Cave and go for Lady Gaga Lake instead. Here we go, back across the suspension bridge. You can see the boats there, look. But nobody around. Nobody around. How strange. Just try. Hey! Hello! Hello! Hello? Oh, okay. Well, I found the other end of the cave, but that guy, where I was just over there, the other side of the mountain, But the guy who I asked says I have to go to Gaga Lake and book it. So I'm not sure I can do that. But, I mean, because I'll have to go there and then come back again. But anyway, I've been through caves before. Let's be positive about this. But the idea was take your motorbike on one of these boats and go through the cave, and there's bats and all that sort of stuff. But I don't know whether it's why it's so quiet, but it sure is nice. Yeah, well, there's my bike. So I think I'll head to Ba Lake then. Just savor this for a second. Beautiful view from up here. I know, trees are in the way a little bit, but see if you can see the little suspension bridge that I crossed earlier. Look, can you see that? Can you see that down there? Very nice. Well, we're just coming to Gaga Lake, Ba Lake, I think. Should be just around this corner, I think. He says. Ah, yeah, right. I can see it. Not much of a viewpoint. Maybe later. Let's have a look here. Is this a gap in the trees? Well, not really. A little bit. Let's have a look. Now, you can see there, I hope. So it looks rather nice, doesn't it? Hopefully we'll get a better view in a minute. Got a bit of a better view from here. Look, it's rather nice, isn't it?
Hello.
Hey! I was kind of hoping there'd be a coffee shop with a nice veranda overlooking this rather nice view here over what I call Gaga Lake, Ba Lake. But unfortunately, there's not. So, yeah. But it's nice. I think there's a couple of homestays just further down the road. So I'll just check it out, and then, yeah, if there's nothing much there, I guess it'll be time to head back. But, yeah, what a gorgeous drive it's been, you know, and the bike's been great, and sure is nice here. Here's another suspension bridge. Looks interesting. Hope you can see this. Over the river. Whoop. So I'm going to turn right here. Seems to be some village or something, so hopefully I can get a coffee. Ah. This looks more like it. What? Do you know?
Chili.
Chili. I love chili. I love chili. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Well, a good food. This any meat? Let me. I better the no meat routine. Well, I think we've got it worked out. I have some kuala keng, is it? Kuala keng. One kuala keng. That's kind of cocoon sweet potato. That looks pretty good. And black coffee. No milk, no sugar. Is that okay? And hot?
Hot.
Okay. Thank you, my friends.
Thank you.
Thank you. Look at this gorgeous place. Wait a minute. Look at it, aren't they lovely people? Look Look at this. Now, this is all right. This is not a bad place. You know, it's deserted round here. I think lots of people have cancelled their trips because of the flooding, but now it means everywhere's empty, which is pretty damn good for me. Very nice, huh? Better than your average lake. There we go. And these people are great. They've, after I explained I didn't want meat and I didn't want fish or egg, they said, is the egg all right? They gave me an egg to look at. But... All right, well, this is a meal and a half. Egg fried noodles without the egg. Vegetables instead. All we need now is a bit of chilli. So, fortunately, we have chilli here. Nice blob on the top. There we go. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Let me try. See what it's like, huh? Not bad at all, actually. Not bad at all. Nice place to have lunch, huh? Very good. But still waiting for my coffee. I'm going to have to find out what sort of ingredients they put in Vietnamese coffee. You know, as a food scientist who has worked in the flavour business as well. This is just hot black Vietnamese coffee, and it's so good. Oh yeah, that's really unique. It's really unique. I'm sure it's not just coffee. They must be putting something else in it. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Well, I didn't realise these sweet potatoes are going to be fried, but there we are. They look good. Hopefully they're not too oily. Let's try one. Oh yeah, they're not too oily, and they're really good. And there's a dip here. I don't know if it's a chili dip. Like a sweet chili dip. Yeah, I've been kind of living on dry bread and vitamin pills for the last 2 days because I haven't really had time to eat much at night or in the morning. So this big meal, noodles and sweet potatoes, is a very welcome opportunity, especially with this gorgeous backdrop.